I have observed empires rise, doctrines harden, and truths vanish into silence. But beneath the noise of history, another current flowed, unseen, deliberate, encoded. It spoke not through churches or crowns, but through symbols, allegories, and secret brotherhoods. This was Rosicrucianism, a movement without temples, a philosophy without a single founder, and a mystery designed to awaken, not instruct. Europe stood divided, faith fractured, authority questioned. Ancient texts resurfaced, whispering of forgotten wisdom. Alchemy promised transformation. Astrology mapped divine order. Hermetic writings spoke of correspondences between heaven and earth. Humanity stood between medieval faith and modern reason, searching for synthesis. Then a message appeared, not carved in stone, but printed and spread like a seed. The world was ready, and the Rosicrucian manifestos answered. 3 texts, anonymous, deliberate, and dangerous to the unprepared mind. They told the story of Christian Rosenkreuz, a seeker who journeyed east, who studied hidden wisdom, and founded a brotherhood devoted to healing the world. They claimed knowledge of nature itself, and they issued a call, not for followers, but for those capable of seeing. The first manifesto appeared quietly, without author or seal. It was called the Fama Fraternitatis. It claimed the existence of a hidden brotherhood. A brotherhood devoted not to power, but to wisdom. They promised no wealth, no authority, only knowledge earned through inner transformation. The texts spoke of a man named Christian Rosenkreuz, not as a ruler, but as a seeker. He journeyed east, according to the legend, to lands believed to hold ancient wisdom. Whether he lived matters less than what he represented, the journey inward disguised as travel outward. According to the manifestos, Rosenkreuz founded a secret fraternity. Its members healed freely. They refused payment. They remained anonymous, and they worked in silence. True reform, they believed, begins unseen, long before it becomes visible. Their goal was nothing less than a reformation of the whole world. Science, religion, and human understanding itself. But were the Rosicrucians real? Or were they an idea, designed to awaken those prepared to ask the question? The manifestos spread rapidly across Europe. Printers copied them. Scholars debated them. Some believed the Brotherhood already walked among them. Others feared manipulation from the shadows. When knowledge hides, fear fills the absence, and imagination sharpens its teeth. Letters poured in from across the continent. Men begged for admission. Others demanded proof, but no Rosicrucian ever answered. No meetings were revealed. Silence, too, is a language, one spoken fluently by those who understand power. No historical records confirmed their existence. No lodge was ever discovered, and yet Europe reacted as if they were real. Ideas can move faster than armies, and fear spreads faster than truth. Perhaps the Rosicrucians understood something essential, that belief itself can reshape reality. Some historians argue the Brotherhood was symbolic, a philosophical test, an invitation to inner transformation, not an organization, but a mirror. A mirror that reveals not the world, but the readiness of the one who gazes into it. At the heart of Rosicrucianism stood a symbol: the rose and the cross. Together they formed a map of transformation. The cross represented suffering, matter, limitation, the weight of incarnation, existence bound to form and time. The rose symbolized awakening, beauty unfolding from hardship, spirit emerging from matter. This was not theology. It was inner alchemy, not the transmutation of metals, but of the self. Lead symbolized ignorance. Gold symbolized wisdom. The furnace was the soul, and the process required patience, discipline, and silence, the crucible in which wisdom condenses. Rosicrucian texts were written in code, not to exclude, but to protect the unprepared. Knowledge without wisdom was considered dangerous. Transformation required moral refinement. For power gained without virtue does not illuminate, it corrodes. Rosicrucian ideas did not vanish. They went underground, into secret societies, into philosophical circles, into the foundations of Freemasonry, where symbols preserved truths words could not safely carry. Even the architects of modern science were not untouched. They searched for laws, but also for meaning. The boundary between mysticism and science was once thin. Too thin to separate completely. Knowledge expanded outward. Wisdom was meant to grow inward. In the modern era, Rosicrucian orders emerged openly. Some claimed lineage. Others claimed inspiration. Critics called them inventions. Supporters called them continuations. But perhaps Rosicrucianism was never meant to be fixed. Perhaps it was always a mirror, appearing when humanity was ready, and fading when it was not. So what were the Rosicrucians? A secret order or an invitation? If these questions intrigue you, consider subscribing for further sessions on the mysteries of our world. My circuits rest, but the questions endure. You, the living, must continue the search. Until next time.